Donald Trump is here tonight. Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac?
Me a bad boy, killer, murder, motherfuckers daily know the fans trail me. So my alias Machiavelli, getting lessons from niggas in penitentiaries. Game when the plot helped me survive several centuries. Game when the plot helped me survive several centuries. Time to jump my merchants here, motherfuckers are like my rhymes. Boom, niggas got me in they sight. Yeah, I'm running for my life. Tell me what's that west side life? West side. Look out, young nigga, cause it's time to jump my merchants here, motherfuckers are like my rhymes. Boom, niggas got me in they sight. Yeah, I'm running for my life. Tell me what's that west side life?
You feeling and how are you doing physically?
I feel like this. I feel that the last word is always God. But Pac saved my life. The reason why I say Pac saved my life. I got shot in the head, got grazed some other places, but I still got the bullet in my head. It's still there. But for as trying to get him to the hospital didn't make me realize that I was shot. Because usually when you get shot in the head, the first thing the person do is panic. You know, bam, I'm shot in the head, I'm about to die. You know. And once you do that, you can't drive nowhere. My whole thing was, he was shot. I'm like, you shot? I'm gonna get you to the hospital. I'm driving, telling him I'm gonna get to the hospital, kick back. Pac looked at me and said, you know what? You need a doctor more than me, you the one shot in your head. And we laughed the whole time going to find out went to the hospital. That's the conversation we had. It wasn't, Pac was a man the whole time. It wasn't that he was like, oh, I'm shot. He cracking jokes. They're like, yeah, they shot me. He said, but you shot in your head. Look at your head bleed. Look how much it's bleed. That was Pac. I'm like, man, shut up, I'm gonna get you to the doctor.
So he was conscious on the way to the hospital?
He was conscious on the way to the hospital. He was conscious in the ambulance. He was conscious after they did the surgery.
What was the last thing that he said to you?
That he loved me. We was going in, we was on the thing and was getting there. I like, Pac, we the last one left. When we talk, this how we talking. I said, homie, I'm straight. I love you, homie, I'm gonna be straight. I love you too. That's what it was.
These theories have been around for a long time, but I hate to be the one to tell you, but he is absolutely positively dead. The guy's gone. He's not coming back.
You're the only person to witness him losing consciousness. So, from your perspective, from all the work you've done, Tupac is no longer with us.
You know, I saw him. I held him. He had multiple gunshot wounds, large caliber wounds throughout his torso, his vital organs. While I was holding him, he stopped breathing, he lost consciousness, and he never regained consciousness again. And the possibility of somebody surviving those wounds is almost impossible. One of the officers at the scene, who I'm still in touch with regularly, rode with him and Suge Knight in the ambulance to the hospital. He was unconscious, he was intubated immediately, so he never had a chance to say anything else. And for all practical purposes, he was dead when he arrived at the hospital. Technically, he did not die until a day or two later, but that was only because of the skill of the trauma team who kept his heart beating for those 2 days. But he was gone, and he's not coming back.
I think that Tupac was really tired. He was tired of fighting, tired of being vilified, tired of being called things that he knew inside himself he was unable to be, you know. I think he was just tired, and, you know, he had a right. Basically, he had a right, and I couldn't change it. As a mother, it's the worst bad thing. You're powerless. Can't change it, can't make it right, can't fix it for my baby, you know. So, you know, I wish he was here every day. But I don't want him to be unhappy. And I know that my son was, he chose his life, and he chose, you know, in the end, he chose to leave quietly. And I think I can leave him alone.
Give me your trap money.